Hi everyone, my name is JL Marlor. I'm a composer, a singer, a songwriter, and I'm here to teach you how you can make a whole song using only your voice. Your voice is a really powerful tool. It can create harmonies like ooh ah, or it can create beats like it can create a little bit of a bass line like boom ba-da-dum bum bum ba-da-da-dum, and it can create melodies. And in the next 4 videos, I'm going to teach you how to create and record a song using only your voice. We're going to use a technique called looping. It's like a GIF. It's something that loops over and over and over in this continuous loop. You hear it all the time in music these days. A number of songs that you love to hear on the radio, like Truth Hurts, Bad Guy, and a bunch of others. See if you can listen along to the radio or to your Spotify and see if you can capture that little loop. What is that thing there that keeps looping over and over and over and creates the skeleton of the song? The loop acts as the bones of a song. And then songwriters will come in and add harmonies and rhythms and counter melodies. We just keep adding layer after layer, and before you know it, you have a whole song. It's really, really easy to do this. This is how I actually started composing. All you need is a computer, like I have here, and a pair of headphones. Now, the first step to learning how to create a looping song is to download something called a DAW, which is a Digital Audio Workstation. You might know some names of different DAWs like Pro Tools or GarageBand, but today we're going to be using this program that I really, really like. It's online, so it stores all of your projects in an online cloud, and it's called Soundtrap. I have it open right here, as you can see. So go to soundtrap.com, like I have up here, and just sign up for the 30-day free trial. We won't need any more than 30 days, probably just 4 days. Now, if you're still unsure of what a looping song is, I'm going to show you this clip. This is Kimbra. She's going to perform her song Settled Down with live looping. Notice what she puts into the microphone and how she layers the different elements of the song. Just try and keep track of what she does. Boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, 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 ba. Boom 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 ba boom 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 ba boom 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 ba boom boom ba boom boom ba boom boom ba I wanna settle down. All right, that's all you need to hear to know what we're about to do. So as you can see, this loop creates the skeleton of the song, and she just layers and layers and layers harmonies until she has something that she can work with to create a really fun melody over top of. Notice how she puts the bass line down first, the boom ba boom ba, and then she starts to layer some other harmonies like boom ba boom ba, and then she adds some other cool layers like ba-da-ba-ba, da-ba-ba. And then she adds the melody. I wanna settle down, which is the melody of the song. Then later in this piece, she adds a clapping beat. So she goes, I wanna settle down, I wanna settle down. And it's a really cool clapping beat that she uses throughout the whole portion of the song. And the whole rest of the song is just that loop that she first recorded over and over and over. And she just changes the melody as she goes along. So we are ready to start doing our own looping song. We're going to go to soundtrap.com, like I said, and sign up for that 30-day trial. And then once you get to this page, which is your profile page, you're going to scroll down and click Enter Studio. That opens up your Digital Audio Workstation. You're going to have to be using a browser like Chrome before you start this. So make sure you have that downloaded. It just moves a little bit faster with Chrome. And then we're ready to get started. All right, let's click the Music tab. And a few things before we get started. You're going to want to make sure that you have a pair of headphones. Now, I'm not going to be using headphones in this song so that you can hear me, but make sure that you have them. It's really, really important that you are able to hear the sounds coming through your headphones and only through your headphones. Okay, so now we're ready to get going. Once we open this up, we have a complete clean slate, super fun to start with scratch. And all we have to do is start with that initial loop. So we're gonna go in and add a new track. Cool. Since we're working with the voice exclusively in this project, we're going to say voice and microphones. But later down the line, if you want to play with this software, you can try out all these different tracks that you can add. All right, so let's try that. You can see that I have it connected to my normal computer mic. I find that this works really, really well. It's super easy, so just keep the settings that they have. Later down the line, if you want to play with these different settings, it's kind of fun to check it out. But I'm ready to get going. So the next really important thing that you have to do is you have to make sure that you have a metronome marking. Have you ever played piano and seen one of those triangle-shaped boxes that goes tick, 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 tick? That's a metronome. It helps people like composers and performers keep track of time and make sure that we are like really staying true to the beat. This is really important. So I want, before you go any further, to make sure that you click on for the metronome. You can change the tempo to anything you want, but let's keep it at 120 just to keep it simple. I am going to play the click track just so you hear what beat we're working with. Now, when I played that click track, did you notice how this purple bar started moving? That's tracking the length of your song. And you're going to want to pay really clear attention to these different numbers, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We aren't going to get much past 4 with our looping song, so just make sure you know what four of those blocks really sounds like. Let's hear it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. All right, so those are our 4 bars. We are going to be working really, really closely with these 4 bars over the next videos. So we are ready to get started. I'm going to keep the metronome on so you might hear it in my recording, but please make sure that you have your headphones plugged in right now. Now that we have our nice clean track ready to go, I'm going to start recording. For the next 4 bars that we played, I'm going to experiment with things. I want you to just take your time and let the metronome run and just see what you come up with. See what makes sense, see what you like, play around. We're not really setting anything in stone right now. We're just having fun and seeing what our brains and voices come up with. So I'm going to let the metronome run and record it and see what I come up with. Okay, so just to record, we press this red button and we're ready to go. I'm going to say I'm not using headphones, but really, again, you really need to use headphones for this. See, it won't start recording until now. Okay, so that's one idea that I had. Let's try something else. Boom, boom, da, boom. Boom, da da, boom, boom, da, boom, boom, da dum. That's another cool loop, but I don't think I'm ready to be totally done yet. Let's try something that starts a little higher. Cool. Now I have 3 different distinct loops, and I can choose my favorite of them. So take a few minutes for yourself, record some things that you really like and listen back through to it. See, okay, do I like this? Do I want something more upbeat? Do I want something slower? I want to remind you that now is the time to just really be creative. Set a bone for your song that feels really solid and really exciting. So now I'm going to go ahead and record my favorite of the things that I made while I was just playing around. All right, let's record it. Boom, boom, da boom, boom, da dum boom, boom, da boom, boom, da dum. And there you have it. You have your first loop. This is so exciting. Let's check it out and let's see what we did. All right, so I'm just gonna X out of this so I have this full panel open. I'm gonna wanna zoom in just a little bit to make sure that I hit all 4 bars that I wanna fill. I can see that I have 1 bar full, 2 cells filled, 3 cells filled, and 4 cells filled. I see a little bit of bleed off into 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click and drag over to the 5 so that my loop is perfectly contained within those 4 cells. Now this really is the basis for the whole song. All we have to do is loop that and layer things on top of it, and then we have a full song. So that means that you are 1/4 of the way to becoming a songwriter and writing your first song. I'm really excited for you. I hope you are too. Take some time now to record a nice 4-bar loop that you feel really happy about, and take a break. You earned it.